Good morning. Happy Sunday. I am the Moon Mama. How are you all doing today? Well, I've had 2 days with the kitties and 2 days of absolutely no sleep at all at night. I've never been one to sleep much anyway. But it's so interesting. Yesterday was my second day with them, and I had my neighbor came over and a friend of mine came over who are much more familiar with cats than I am. I've never had pets at all. And so it's just interesting to see, just having 2 days with pets, this experience of letting go, of trusting that these beings they have something within them that is guiding them and that is a leading force within their psyches, just the way it is within me. Like God is within them, like God is within me. And so it's giving me this opportunity to really trust, to open up and expand my capacity to trust life, to trust that these little beings know what's going on, that they are awake and aligned, and that I don't have to be like a helicopter parent. I was never a helicopter parent anyway when my child was born. I had an interesting epiphany when my son was born early, and I was really aware that he didn't belong to me, that he was mine to be responsible for and to care for, but he did not belong to me. He was not my property. I was not his owner. I was like, I'm his custodian. I'm taking care of him, but he has his own relationship with the divine. And so the best thing that I can do is point him to that. And so, it's interesting. So as I'm being with these cats, what I'm seeing is I'm opening up to a new aspect of trust within myself, which brings me to where we are today. So today is a Sunday, and the sun governs today, and the sun is currently at 0 degrees of Sagittarius. So the sun is the energy of it's of our personality, how we express ourselves, how we create ourselves out in the world, our external outputting, and our personality. And so Sagittarius is the constellation that governs foreign experiences, like adventure, faith. It's this energy of, being willing to move through life with this understanding that, or this desire for new experiences, this desire for foreign experiences, a desire for adventures that take you outside of your comfort zone, or things that I remember once when I was planning a trip to go to Paris, and I ended up not going because I didn't have anybody go with me, which was really interesting. But what I noticed was, as I was planning to go by myself, there was something in me that was afraid to be in a foreign place without somebody to witness me that I knew. And this is Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the willingness to put yourself in foreign experiences where you don't know yourself, where you have to discover more of who you are. And so today the sun is in Sagittarius, and it's at the 0 degree. And the 0 degree is the space of beginning. It's like where you have everything you need in order to move yourself forward. So for instance, the 0 degree of the beginning of life is when a semen and an egg come together, and just at that coming together point of fertilization, and all of the structures are in place for a body to be built, for a spiritual consciousness to be experienced, for a life to begin. And so here we are at Sagittarius, at this beginning, the sun of our personalities, and we are at the 0 degree. So it's like, what are we in store for? Like, where are you at a new area in your life? Where are you open for new possibilities, adventures, things that you don't know anything about? And if you can wrap your consciousness around that willingness to be in the uncertain, to be in the unknown, it can give you some peace. Because the thing about that Sagittarius is that it's a faith, it's an act of faith. It's an act of trusting that there is something more. It's an act of knowing that all is well and taking the actions even when you don't know the outcome, being willing to experience it for the purpose of the adventure and becoming more of yourself. The moon today is at the 6th degree of Pisces, and the Pisces is the energy of the collective consciousness. It's empathy. It's our psyche. It's the subconscious. It's the stuff beneath the surface. And the 6th degree says it's time to regenerate, right? So here we are with the sun in Sagittarius, this new experience at this beginning aspect of ourselves in 0 degrees of Sagittarius, where we are literally forging into a new path of what else is possible, the uncertainty, like we don't know, but we're going to go for it. And then the moon in Pisces says we're going to use the energy to regenerate our subconscious. It's like we're going to get new energy from our subconscious for this journey that we're heading on. And it's also perfect because we are in a cosmic shift. I know that might sound like what does that mean, or what does that mean for me personally? And the thing is, we get to decide what it means for ourselves personally. We're in a cosmic shift that happens every 2,000 years. We're moving out of the age of Pisces and into the age of Aquarius. So there's this opportunity for us to discover what else is possible. The age of Aquarius is the age of technology. It's the age of development and where humanity is going to advance itself. So, you get to decide, how do you want to participate in this? What is Spirit doing through you? What is being created through you? Are you, taking on a new adventure in a business? Are you taking on a new adventure in education? Are you taking on a new adventure in your life in some form or fashion? There's got to be a new adventure for you. For me, my new adventure is I'm taking on becoming responsible for these cats. And what that means, that seems like a really simple thing, but for me, I knew that I needed to open up my psyche to trust more. I witnessed inside of me that I had a belief system that things were going to fall apart eventually, that the other shoe would drop. And so I did some meditation and prayer work, like how can I heal that energy that believes that some sort of doom and gloom is coming. And what I recognize is that that's a belief that comes through my lineage because I have a grandfather who watched his father be murdered in Mississippi. My grandmother is the product of rape by a white man. So we carry all this epigenetic stuff in our bodies, in our psyches, in our minds. So a lot of the traumas and things that we hold on to might not even be ours. But I could feel it in my body. I could feel it in my life. I could feel me moving into situations, doubting and not trusting that things are going to work out well. And so when I did my meditation and prayer work, Spirit said, get the cats. They will help you release this belief that something is coming for you, that you're going to, you're going to fuck things up and everything's going to be wrong. Like they will help you move into a deeper experience of trusting the universe, trusting life, trusting your process, and trusting the unknown, and that things will be exactly as they are supposed to be, and you will be well within it no matter what. So today is an opportunity for you to look in your life and see, where are you willing to open up into a new possibility? Where are you willing to step into the complete unknown and throw caution to the wind? That's the thing that I love about Sagittarius is that, they just they can be feeling one way today and then something strikes them and it is over and they are off to something else. So where are you opening yourself up for that? And here's the thing. It doesn't have to be about a business or a new relationship. It could just be a new willingness. The moon is in the first quarter phase today. And the first quarter phase is when the sun and the moon are in a square together. So that's when the consciousness, the personality, and the inner world, so the external world and the inner world are in a square. And it says, squares say, it's time to make something. So we have the sun in Sagittarius, which is this new possibilities, and the moon in Pisces, which says, what's in your subconscious? Where's the creative energy for this? What have you been dreaming about? What have you been desiring? What are you feeling called to? What is Spirit calling you to? And then if you do that work, you will be directed into the thing that is for you to step into, that is the unknown and the uncertain and the unseen. Yes? You get it? Okay, great. So with that, I don't have any invitations today, but I am excited that you all are here. And I can say I'm tired. Like I literally could just be like this right now. Oh, but I know that my body will regenerate. The cats and I will acclimate to one another, and all is well. So thank you all for your participation. Thank you for your donations and your love notes and all the things that you offer. I really appreciate it. I am the Moon Mama. Have a wonderful day. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.